Hi everyone, it is Teacher Andrew back with you today, and today we will go into 5 topics on how you, the teacher, can guarantee a rebooking. So today we will go into 1. Messing with the student. 2. Praise. 3. Your webcam. 4. Choosing the reward. And 5. The blank screen. So, number 1, mess with the student. Now, this is all in good fun, and I like doing this no matter what the age group of the student. So, what I like to do before the class starts, so 5 seconds, I like counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they hear my voice, so they're expecting me on the other end, and they see something like this. Now, you can do it without a scarecrow or whatever. You can do it with a doll, a big doll, something big that they can see. And if you can add the headset in here too, that's a nice little touch. Get something cheap. And it's just a way to win them over before you're even in the screen. So it only takes like 10 seconds, and you can interact with them a little bit right off the start without being in the screen. You're going to see this puzzled look on their face, especially the younger ones, and then just pop in and jump right into things. So it's just a nice way, like an icebreaker off the start, especially with that new student, or even sometimes with the student that you've had for a while, because they know your routine, and when you can throw them off like that, it's just another wow moment for them that way. So, number 1, mess with them a little bit in a fun way. Number 2, praise. Totally separate topic here, but praise, praise, praise. It is so important that you praise them. If you can point out something that's going to be very difficult for them, that you know is going to be difficult, and you tell them that, and then they deliver, really, really praise them for it and be genuine about it. And just keep the praise going throughout the lesson. You know when it's over the top and when it's real. Be real, but have this real concern and care for the student. I know it goes without being said about praise, but honestly, it is just so vitally important for that student to feel comfortable, to feel that they can make mistakes, that they want to try and get it right. It goes such a long ways to praise them. The next one, your webcam. What I like doing is, especially towards the end of the lesson a little bit, if I've got extra time, I like showing them a little bit of where I'm from. So that could be through the map or whatever, but what I really like doing is I like spinning my webcam around. Now you probably need an external webcam for this a little bit, and just showing them a little bit of outside, like, especially if there's snow or whatever. And now that it's Christmas, it's great. I can sort of spin them around and show them the Christmas tree. It's just any way you can build rapport with them, and that's a really good way for them to get to know you a little bit. Very little, but it's a way to just build that rapport with them, and it goes a long way that you're willing to open up to them and show a little bit of your world. Not much, but a little bit, and it's all new to them, just the same as I would love to see, like, around their house. It's a totally different culture, so don't forget that's something that you can really use to build that rapport with. So your webcam. The next thing is choosing the reward. So I like doing this especially, and I know we've heard this before, but I'm surprised sometimes, even with the students that I keep having over and over again, and I think that they'll want a certain reward, and they don't. They want something totally different. So don't think that you have the student pinned down perfectly well. Let them choose their reward. I know time constraints are a big part of this, but for your regular student, they know which rewards that you've got, and just give them sort of the one-line description of, which one do you want today. And it's just another way to customize that class. And other ways to customize is letting them pick throughout the lesson. So maybe they read a certain passage and you read the other, and they pick, or they're the teacher for a little bit, or They just have more selection and control over the class. Now, you have to cover the learning objectives, of course, but there's ways to still get that done and pass over the control to the students. So do that whichever way you can. And the last one, and probably one of my favorite things, and what I've been doing a lot more recently, the blank screen at the end. The blank screen at the end, if you can get into class about 3 or 4 minutes before the class starts, and the student needs to be there early too, which doesn't always happen, but if you can get to that last slide and just start drawing stuff, or do something on that last screen, or spell hello, whoever the student is, on that last screen in a smiley face or something that you can break down the barrier with a new student even before you start class. So if you can get in there, and I had a student this morning laughing even before class started. I started drawing a snowman and filling in. I had little blanks on what the word was going to be, and he was trying to guess it, and class didn't even start yet, but he was loving it. I was loving it, and it's a way that I've already won over the student before the class even starts. If you can do that, your class is going to be so much better, especially with that new student where you're sort of feeling each other out for the first few minutes. If you can do that, you've already sort of felt them out a little bit. You can see, you've already triaged them a little bit to see their comprehension, to see their personality. Now, it's very superficial, I know, but any little bit like that you can get in there and get to know them before the class starts. It just, today I had the student won over and the class didn't even start yet. He's going to rebook. He's got to, because we had lots of fun even before class started, and then class was just excellent because of that. And that's what you got to do. You got to find ways to make them as comfortable as possible, and you as comfortable as possible, because if you're comfortable, that passes off to them too, and it creates such a great atmosphere for the class. So that's it for today. That is 5 little tips to go into to help you as we get into Christmas here. For a lot of us, tomorrow is Christmas, yes, but it is a busy day. A lot of us have a lot of classes back to back. Good luck with things tomorrow and into the Christmas break here. Have time to relax and enjoy it. And remember what Christmas is actually about, which is sometimes a difficult thing to do, but remember that. So all the best, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.